and gentlemen, all between. Jason, my brother, how you doing? Welcome, my brother from another mother, Mr. Rob Armstrong.
What up, dogs?
Who was at the Deep Purple show the other night, and we'll get into that discussion after the reaction that we're doing here of Deep Purple with Smoke on the Water. They didn't have to make this video, but they spent some major coin on this thing. And a couple weeks ago, we tried playing it, but difficulty by V. So here we go. Dude, the artwork in this is fantastic. Like 4 different looks, 4 different styles. Fantastic. No, it is not. But it looks really good. And Smoke on the Water, one of those songs you can't play at Guitar Center.
Have much time. But Frank Zappa and the mother were at the best place around. Some stupid with a pega burn the place to the ground. Smoke on the water, fire in the sky.
I really dig this video on how they saw their own legacy. Like they're paying tribute to themselves, which I thought was cool. They didn't have different members. They had the members that did the tune.
Smoke on the water. They burned down the gambling house. It died with an awful sound. A funky clog was running in and out, pulling kids out the ground. When it all was over, we had.
Dude, look at that design work, man. That is badass.
Yeah.
And Deep Purple, one of those songs that literally tells you exactly what happened.
What happened?
It's
And right down to talking about Funky Claude.
It's running in and out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we talked about Claude
Balls.
a couple years ago, Jason, and what were we discovering about him? Remember?
A couple of years ago, do I remember? No.
Nice.
Find another place. The Swiss time was running out. It seemed that we would lose the race. Smoke on the water, a fire in the sky. Smoke on the water.
Here you go, Rob.
pretty place to sweat. No matter what, we get
There's the fuzz as always.
out of this. I know we'll never forget. Smoke on the water, a fire in the sky. Smoke on the water.
It's like time's chasing him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice. How did you do that?
It's an illusion.
Break a leg, Frank.
Frank.
Break. That's Deep Purple with Smoke on the Water, the animated version.
Choke.
So yeah. So let's talk about Blackmore returning to the stage. Rob, tip your mic down a little bit. Your nose breathing.
Well, that's why I put it up, because I thought before it was the nose was breathing into the mic before. So
No, maybe your nose moved. But so Rob was actually lucky enough to be at the show where Ritchie Blackmore came out and played Smoke on the Water the other night.
indeed, I was.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Rob's version of seeing it and what he thought, and then we'll get into the discussion.
It's hard to express how I felt, because it was it was a moment in history, rock and roll history. You know, you got to get that out the way. But you kind of expect a note for note rendition of his classic solo. I mean, anybody that learns Smoke on the Water, they want to know how to play that solo. And I'll tell you what, I mean, if I'm going to be honest, like I was with you this afternoon, it sounded like some drunk guy got up there and played with a tribute band. And I played the solo better when I was 18 than when he got on stage and played that, whatever it was he played. Now, you know, I didn't confirm. I'm just telling you what I heard, is that he hasn't picked up an electric guitar in 25 years. Well, if that's the case, it showed.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, he broke out his classic Les Paul or Fender Strat that had the scallop fretboard, and it just, I think he forgot how to play it. So it was very disappointing. And you know, I'm recording it and I'm trying to listen to it, and I'm watching the screens, and I'm just like, what am I hearing?
Yeah.
This does not sound at all. And I'm trying to listen to Simon McBride, you know, playing the actual riff.
Yeah.
And I see, you know, Ian Pace, and I always forget the bass player's name, but they're playing
Roger Glover.
Yeah, and they're playing the song. Don Airey's playing the song, but I don't know what Ritchie was playing. So, but
I haven't seen it yet. I mean, I'll have to check it out.
What have you been living on? It's
I'm busy. I've been a little busy.
So yeah. So okay. So, okay. So, I think this has been in the planning stages for a while. And it was basically down to the last week of can Ritchie do it or can he not do it? He's been ill. He took a fall. He's had all types of medical problems. And just in order to get on stage where he can stand in a solitary spot, he had to go get injections in his back.
Oh, wow.
He's got really bad arthritis. He hasn't been playing at all. So to get up.
Not electric. He's still been playing his classical. I saw Blackmore's Night a couple of years ago, but
no, I mean, since he's been ill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I watched
he's had back issues for quite a long time. Because even when I saw him, he sat on his stool. Yeah. I mean, he didn't roam the stage at all. He just came out, sat on his stool, and played the acoustic guitar all night.
Yeah.
So he's not active anymore, and I think that was part of the whole thing with why he sits on his stool is because he's that old, and plus he's got back issues.
Well, he's got massive back issues, and then arthritis on top of it, and we don't know what else that's not public is going on.
That's right.
And so he's 81.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ian's 80. You know, I don't think Ian has the power left in his voice anymore. But
he tried. He really tried, and I didn't know.
I'm not knocking him. He's 80.
Right. I wasn't knocking him either, but and I admired that he actually came out and tried. And my first impression when he came out and started singing Highway Star, I actually thought that he had Parkinson's because he was shaking as he was trying to hit the notes. I'm like, well, wait a second, is this guy got Parkinson's or some sort of nerve damage or disease, but ALS, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's just that then you saw him on the big screen and he was honestly giving it a good effort in trying to hit those notes that he's been known for since the 70s.
Yeah.
Well, he's got the diabetes. He does, and he's only got 70% of his vision left, or gone. 70%'s gone. He's got 30% of his vision left.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so that's why there's a clear walk for him to the stage. He doesn't have to walk over anything, and it's well lit when he comes from the.
He was roaming the stage quite a bit. I would have never guessed that.
In the exit from behind the kit forward, when he came with watch the clip and you'll see it.
Well, I was watching the whole show and I would have never noticed that.
Right. I worked with seniors and people with disabilities, so like when I was watching to see what's going on because these guys are 80. They're also playing these songs constantly and have played these songs continuously for decades. Ritchie Blackmore has not, But
and to be fair too, like you take a singer like Ian Gillan, I mean, those vocal parts he did in the day.
Mm-hmm.
One of the comments I saw in there, I said, "Hey,
oh boy,
Lee Ross available."
I mean, come on, Child in Time.
Oh yeah, no, me and Robert
about
this texting back and forth. We're like, yeah, Dave, this, that, yeah, but bye, we understand. And then with Ian, he's not, but Ian was in a totally different spot vocally than David Lee Roth.
Oh yeah,
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean. So when Ian doesn't sing like Ian, it's way
for a good reason. I mean, like those notes he was hitting in the day, like
But I was telling Rob, I said, people can say whatever they want, but the second that you heard everyone's played Smoke on the Water, everybody who's picked up a guitar, but the moment you heard him play bah, 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 no one else can play that.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Even if it wasn't I saw him play, I'm like, wait, there's extra like I didn't know that was there.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean? It sounded like him. It gave him 5 minutes, and I think because Ritchie Blackmore has such an odd mythology about him, kind of, he's known as kind of quirky and hard to deal with.
Yeah,
and I think he also wanted to perform in his 80th, his 8th decade, and maybe something's going on. He wants, David Coverdale's retired.
Yep.
Due to medical. Then Glenn, he retired due to medical.
Mhm.
Ronnie James Dio's dead. Like these are all his main,
Yeah.
feature singers. And maybe he was feeling a little bit of his oats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I want to go out one last time
Yeah.
and we'll play Smoke on the Water and it doesn't matter
Yeah.
if it's good or not.
Yeah.
Because he's there and people got to see him and Ian with Ian's arm around him as they played Smoke on the Water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now he'll be remembered. His legacy will, there'll be kindness in his hearts rather than people being mad at him.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts anyway.
I mean, yeah, you have to imagine that, I mean, we know at our age, I mean, you do get more nostalgic as you get older and
Yeah.
So, coming from a legacy band like that, of course you'd probably want one more shot up there, like get one more time,
And people are like, Rob sends me this thing. What was it? Let me see here. It was some guy just being a shithead,
Dumbass.
what you call it, quarterback kind of deal.
Yep.
And hold on, let me find this thing. And the guy was like a big dickhead about it.
There's always one of those.
Troll. He was a troll. Well, not even a troll. He just posted stupid shit, to get the attention.
Yeah, and it's not Timothy Dillon, the comedian. It's some fucking rock fan or whatever. But he said Deep Purple at Xfinity Center 2026, singer is shit, worst ever. Dude, he's Ian Gillan.
Yeah.
I'm betting that at 80, Timothy, that Ian could outsing you. But, there's a deal. Like, I've had this opinion. I've said it before. I think Deep Purple should call it a day.
Oh, yeah.
They're the oldest, and nothing about the age, but the oldest hard rock band touring right now. Everyone else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're the sole survivors of that.
Oh, yeah.
Zeppelin's gone. Sabbath is gone. They won. Rolling Stones doesn't count. It's a different type of music. But, they won the battle, so to speak. Deep Purple still standing. But if they, I don't know. Hopefully this is their last tour. They have nothing left to prove. The last album was, and I'm trying to be nice. You know what I mean? I didn't care for the last album. But whatever, who cares? But the music that they've given us is better than enough.
Yeah.
Then last night I went down the Deep Purple rabbit hole and I was playing all kinds of shit. And I'm like, oh man, Perfect Strangers, great album.
Oh, yeah.
And then Rob's like, yeah, but the song. And I'm like, I thought the same thing. I even turned to Seth yesterday. I'm like, yeah, here's this band. They were able to keep the Deep Purple vibe in an 80s like pop feel that was mixed into their song.
Yeah.
I immediately identifies now as 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Knocking at Your Back Door. I love that tune, man. That's another great line.
That solo is horrible.
I'm Knocking at Your Back Door.
Yeah.
I'm a 38 special song. Do, 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 do. But yeah, it's But when it came out, I loved that whole album. I love that song.
But Rob, but you have to admit there is a special place for horrible guitar solos though too. I mean, sometimes they're so horrible that they're great. You know what I mean?
If you say so.
You don't think so? I mean, like, they just become like what they are. Like Hot Blooded. The Foreigner too. I mean, that's an awful guitar solo too.
Yeah, it's true.
It's terrible, but it is the solo, for that song. I mean, if you heard that song without that horrible solo, you'd be like, yeah, I don't know. Like, something's off, something's weird,
I find it very strange to hear We Will Rock You, the guitar solo, the outro guitar solo is out of key. It's not right. It's not right key.
Yeah.
It's kind of like And a lot of people will be like, I hate that solo. It's not in the right key. I was like, okay. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, come on. The guitar was made from the mantelpiece of a 15th century fucking fireplace.
Yeah.
We can do it, and that's why it sounds. Nothing will ever sound like that guitar. The one that he used during those recordings. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right. Before Bandmate, the drummer at Kane auditioned for a house band by playing Highway Star. Right on, right on. We get a lot of Bandmate references from our close friends and regulars. Roger's probably pouring a drink right about now.
Oh yeah.
Not on the floor because he had drinking the drink he poured. But yeah, so Ritchie Blackmore, this hat always cracked me up. You know, and then he wind up getting even more into that whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's the guys.
Love those shoes.
Right. Looks like they had an early bird special for breakfast.
Yeah. AARP.
Look, Ritchie even tucked his sweatpants into his socks because he's concerned about. He's worried about tripping. If he trips, then he's fucked. You know what I mean?
That's true.
But yeah, and
His bell bottoms.
this coming week we have Tractor Down overseas, and Alexandra Yosik will be here from here and everywhere.
Nice.
And talking about what's going on. She's opened up. Their band has opened up for the Scorpions. They played with a bunch of huge bands. They tour with an orchestra. I mean, there's just very interesting. I think she's going to be one of the best singers coming up into the future. Everyone's going to know her name in the next year or two, I think. And that's just from pure talent. It has nothing to do with anything else, you know.
Yep.
And one of the things that she talks about in the interview right up, she's like, yeah, I'm not a feminist. I want men to be men. I want women to be, as far as behaviors and, you know, if there's danger, guys should protect, you know, open doors, that whole kind of thing. So it's going to be interesting to get her perspective on the music business that way, because there's some artists, and, you know, the older I get, the more
What'd you say, Vince? I couldn't make it out.
couldn't you hear me over Rob's nostrils?
Really? Is it still doing that?
Yeah.
So anyway, so what was I talking about? Anybody? Bueller? Oh man. Oh. What was I talking about? Talking about her. Da, da, da. Oh. The older I get, the more it bothers me when people try to sell themselves before the music.
Yeah.
And I specifically mean women who want to make, you know, and I'm not, just let the music speak for itself. And if you happen to dress that way, it's one thing. But for the music, and you think that's what people are watching and listening to. No matter how good they are, they just want to do it. You know what I mean? So there's a couple of things out there that actually creep me out. You know what I mean? But I won't get into who or what. But
Now inquiring minds want to know.
yeah, you know,
Creeped you out. That's got to be something.
It's a fucking band. It's not a girl band. You call it a guy band. You know what I mean? No. You know, but yeah, and man, the women are killing it. I mean,
Oh yeah.
how many great bands do we feature that they're just fucking slaying it? And as far as three-piece bands, of course, man, these bands are just slamming it today. And I think that's more of an economic model for touring and maximizing paychecks, because the paychecks are getting smaller.
Yeah.
Smaller and smaller.
It's true.
You know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But yeah, it was cool that we had one of the we had Britt Lightning on from Vixen, and William Shatner and the Fuckers who are playing Riot Fest. So we hope to get William Shatner. We're really trying to get him on the show. And that would literally, I would freak out if that happened. But, you know.
Have a full panel that night.
Absolutely. You know, get this guy going.
Oh, yeah. That guy.
Knuckle Dragar.
Nukul Dragar.
Right.
And of course, we're still looking for Andrew. You see him out there. Tell him to get a hold of us.
The Sausage King.
Yeah.
A Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, hey, let's go to the mall. I got a connection over.
My cousin's working at Nathan's.
Yeah.
Oh, he drugged me out there to Sawgrass Mills, like for a free hot dog, and he was so proud of himself. Driving a '73 Catalina, we probably spent $50 in gas to go get a free $2 hot dog. You know.
Oh man, Sawgrass Mill. That was. Woo.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I did one of my internships for the guy who did Ronald Reagan's fireside chat. The guy was a total fucking cock. But yeah, he didn't like me because I had hair past my collar.
Right.
Like, dude, I'm behind a fucking camera. I'm a creative guy. I don't need fucking, you know what I mean? What the fuck you talking? He fucking thought he could just be a fucking dick because of old school. I'm like, yeah, go fuck yourself, dude. Okay, I got fucking 5 other fucking internships.
Sounds like you're still a little chapped about it.
No, what I have about is fucking that asshole. What was his name? Mr. G, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, what was his name? Because I mean Geller, but I forget what his first name was.
Dickhead.
Well, here's the thing: when he used to talk about Dion so much, and Dion will jump on stage when it's Dion. He'll jump on stage when he feels like it. He doesn't tour anymore. Dion has performed here 3 times in the last 3-4 years.
Yeah, I'm trying to get an interview with him right now, actually.
So he still performs, and he's one of those guys where I'd actually like to meet and say, hey, by the way, I had a teacher in Fort Lauderdale. He said that he grew up with you and you guys used to do up on the corners and stuff. Do you remember a Geller? Just so he can say, who? That name doesn't even ring a bell.
Dude, I will ask him that. That
would be awesome.
He's playing the Arcada in 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a huge Dion and the Belmonts fan. Always have been. I loved Dion coming up and all the doo-wop guys, and I was into the 4 Seasons, and I just like that setup. You know what I mean? And yeah, but Dion, you know, we met him. Do you remember Juan?
Oh yeah, yep.
So Juan knew him, and Dion's dad. So it was Juan, the guitar player, the blonde guy, Dave, and me. We went and we hung out with Dion a couple times. Hypothetically, smoked a joint on the beach.
Allegedly,
he was hypothetically. Good pictures.
Allegedly,
but yeah. So
prove it.
Yeah, I would love to talk. And he's got a new blues album out that came out last year. That's really good. So check that out.
Everybody's trying to be Pat Boone.
Yeah. But yeah, we had a nice 10-minute conversation on Dion when Ron Anesti, owner of Arcada, or operations owner of Arcada Theater, was on. And what a great, I mean, he's got a great voice. You know what I mean? And I heard him on an interview on the jazz station over the weekend here. And, you know, because I mostly listen to jazz and blues. I used to listen to a lot of heavy metal, and then started listening to it again once we found Wings of Steel, basically, and sharing, you know, hard rock songs back and forth with you guys.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, Dion's fantastic, you know. And then out of that whole movement, rockabilly kind of got in there a little bit with Elvis. And speaking of blues and rockabilly, these guys have now. Me and Jason covered these guys last year on Blues Day, and they're back. and it's the Zach Schultz gang, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I've heard of those guys.
Dude,
They were here in the city not too long ago.
Cool. Goose was on the loose last night.
the energy this dude has is off the hook.
Boys.
Yeah, Zach don't fuck around.
No, I didn't know they were. I didn't know they were this good.
Well, I know the devil, and he knows me. Well, I know the devil, and he knows me. He talked to me by the old oak tree. He talked to me by the old oak tree. Say I got a good price for my soul. Say I got a good price for my soul. Make me the king of rock and roll.
Dude, his vibe is so like particular, you know?
Yeah.
Like, who would have thought that this combination that's been done 1,000 times before could just sound so singular, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And great guitar tone.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I'm digging that gold fleck kit. Yeah, his guitar sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Why got hellhounds on my trail? Hellhounds on my trail. Hellhounds on my trail. Hellhounds on my trail. Hellhounds on my trail. If I die before I wake, if I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. I pray the Lord my soul to take.
Dude, the subtlety he does. I mean,
Mhm.
people don't understand that's different.
Dynamics, man. 1 minute it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you know,
Absolutely.
yeah.
From a growl to a purr.
But if I die before I wake, if I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take off. I got hellhounds on my trail. Hellhounds on my trail. Hellhounds on my trail. Hellhounds on my trail. Hellhounds on my trail.
Great band.
Well, they look fun to photograph.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Not for lack of movement.
Exactly.
There's a definite band that can fill that hole that ZZ Top will soon be having. Frank Beard had to step off the tour due to health reasons until further notice. But yeah, man, Frank Beard, 77 years old. Dude, I don't know how anyone can tour. Like, that just amazes me.
Yeah.
That you can be on the road tour. And, you know, he's not Neil Peart, but he does a very specific
absolutely
type of, drumming and percussion. And
Mm-hmm.
still, you know, I mean, especially what he's put his body through, the heavy addictions, heroin, and, you know, alcohol and all that stuff. But ZZ Top motor's on. And at what point is it no longer ZZ Top?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, he also, the Reverend Billy also has a solo band.
Right.
And, you know, I was surprised that, what's his name, didn't hop on the drums for the tour, for the remaining dates.
Sorum?
Matt Sorum, yeah.
Mm.
Because he plays with Billy.
Yeah.
Maybe had other shit going on, but, Oh yeah. But yeah, man, you know, they're getting up there.
Yes, they are.
You know, Billy's looked old for fucking 30 years. And
he's still the coolest, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's the
he's going to be doing a free show out here. Well, ZZ Top are, but I'm thinking that it's going to be Matt Sorum filling in because I think their date is in 2 weeks, and something about Cheap Trick. I forgot what they said about Cheap Trick, but I know they were in the mix as well.
Yeah, they play together.
Good show.
Yeah, Cheap Trick, another band that's just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick actually missed a few shows this year, which is
awesome. That's right. Yeah.
And so did Robin.
Well, Tom Peterson had neck surgery or something like that last year, 2 years ago.
Dude, that guy always looks like the coolest dude on the planet. You know what I mean?
He does.
It's fucking 95 degrees, has fucking 17 layers on, 3 jackets, 2 scarves.
Collar up here.
Just looks like a fucking badass rock star.
The 12-string Hamer bass on.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Tom's. And he does, he's got a great nonprofit.
Oh, yeah.
That he started due to the condition of his daughter, and he does great things, and stepped away from the band for a while to focus on his family, and hey, gotta respect that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But yeah, Cheap Trick, I've seen them 16 or 17 times.
Wow,
they're right up there with Joan Jett, and who's the other? There's another one that's up there at like 12 or 13. I can't remember at the moment because age. But you know, what are you gonna do? And recliner guy was here.
Oh, nice.
The day after Paul left, there was another fucking 8 tornadoes came through town, and
he brought them with him.
Huge limbs falling like right in between, like Ma Vance's house, right in between the house. If Paul's truck was where he parked it, his truck would have been totaled.
No,
just limbs falling on each side of the car, a dent this big.
Wow.
You know, and just, you know, shit, mayhem. Yeah. Some people are out of power for 6 days. But I was only out of power for like 3 hours because I'm right next to the downtown. So,
cool.
So they want to make sure the commercial
bill of course,
first, you know. But, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Your mic's like cutting in and out a little bit tonight.
Mine?
Kimosabi, yeah.
So, Rob, what's going on in New York?
With my shooting?
Give us an update.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I got my phone right here because I can never remember, uh, what's coming up next. Last night, what I've been doing is been hiring other photographers to cover shows that I can't.
Hmm.
And there's a lady, Amanda Packey, that's been, shooting for Long Island Sounds for quite a while, for the past couple of years. And she reached out to me and said, "How do you get to all these shows?" I said, "Ancient Chinese secret." But I don't tell people how I got to where I am. But when she asked me if she can, if she can, if she can shoot for me, then yeah, I mean that's a show I don't really care to shoot. But if you want to shoot, I can put in for it.
Yeah.
So she's been doing a couple of shows, and I had a promoter reach out to me last week, and the Baby Metal is opening up for Hailstorm,
Wow.
and they reached out to see if I could cover them. So
Oh,
I'm like,
hell yeah.
well, I don't want to go to Jersey, but I'm going to see if Amanda wants to cover it. So she said she'll cover it, and
Where's
then
the show at, though?
it's at PNC Stadium
PNC.
or PNC, yeah, Arena, where the New Jersey Devils play.
Right.
And it can be a hassle to, and plus if you're shooting, you're not getting home until 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So but I kind of asked if she wanted to cover it, and she said she would. So, which is going to be pretty cool. And then I'm reaching out my footprint. Um, Amagansett, New York, Long Island is for me to drive there from where I live is an hour and a half.
Mhm.
So I'm not gonna drive all the way out there and come home, be home again, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Did you ever think? Do you ever think when we were younger that someday you'd hear yourself saying, "Oh, 1 o'clock. I'm not staying out that late.
What-
Yeah,
I'm not
we
driving
just
an hour and a half for a show."
we'd just be getting started.
That's right.
Exactly.
But Kingfish Ingram was playing there last night, and a friend of mine that I used to work with in Buffalo had said that he got tickets for that. I'm like, dude, you want to contribute? And I'm like, he goes, sure. He goes, what do you need? I said, pictures and just give me, your experience, how you felt about the show. I'll do the rest.
Yeah.
And I just posted actually just before. Actually, I just sent it when, or I posted it when you text me. Gave me the link for tonight. So, Kingfish is posted, but my phone went to sleep. So Pitbull
Nice.
on the 25th, I got to put in for that. Grace Potter the 2 nights after that on the 27th.
Nice.
I hope to get that.
Yeah.
Berserkus is going to be playing at Jones Beach on the 29th. That's obviously Zach Wild, and it's going to be a festival. And then Melissa Etheridge is going to be at the Paramount on September 1st. And G.E. Smith and Samantha Fish are going to be teaming up on September 3rd at the Suffolk Theater out in Riverhead.
Nice.
And Vanilla Fudge, they're going to be here at the Bolton Center. You guys know I shoot there quite a bit. That's going to be on the 12th of September. And then I got my fingers crossed for this one. I would love this band is on my bucket list. AC/DC is going to be playing at MetLife on September 25th. So would love to obviously cover that. But those that's what's coming up right now. That's basically my wish list.
Awesome.
Yeah, you got a nice little. I'm looking for the picture that you sent me of the gentleman you ran into the other day. Can't find it.
Which one is that?
Ah, here it is. All right. Rob ran in one of our buddies from the show the other day.
Oh yeah.
Guy Bud.
Yep. He told me that he didn't tell me that it was a secret, but he did say that he's getting a band back together, and they're actually writing music. Ludacris is, and them are making more music, and they should be back up performing again. So I don't know if they're going to be local or just local, but they may be doing some East Coast maybe. But just watching. What's that?
Yeah, maybe some festivals.
Right. Yep. But he is so busy. It's incredible because when I'm sitting there talking with him, he does his record shop or his musical shop,
Yeah.
and then he's doing all these music promotion festivals and stuff like that. So I'm like, dude, when do you find the time? Not just to write the music or record the music,
Right.
but if you actually jump up on stage and do a tour, dude, that's just adding more to his work list.
Obviously, it's going to be fly dates.
Right.
They do stuff just because of the nature.
Travel. Yeah.
But I mean, still, yeah, like it boggles me some of the schedules some of these people still have.
Oh, I know it.
Like, are you doing it because you actually need to make? And I'm not talking to him. He's got.
Oh yeah, I know.
But like certain musicians, you're like, man, are you touring so much because you have to, or you just want to?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or get it all in while you still can.
Right. Yeah.
That's happening. But yeah, I mean, with the, it's not like people are getting paid more than they were 20 years ago.
True.
Yeah. But yeah, it's about 6 months ago. Kingfish and three black SUVs pulled up here.
Oh, you told me about that, yeah.
The Johnnies, and Kingfish came out and jammed for an hour and an open mic night.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Great player, man.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Buddy guy's playing a couple of birthday shows, but not touring, kind of a deal. Because he retired from that whole thing. But yeah, his son Greg is out there gigging around, representing, so to speak. So you know. Oh, I have one more song.
Oh.
And so we'll cover this one. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can always find original content here on Creativity Talk. All right, so let's get this one up. And yeah, so you can actually see it here anyway for the first time. And let's go with Locust Grove. All right. Dude, I heard this and I'm like, what? It reminds me of, but I can't place it. You know what I mean?
Maybe like some early Testament, maybe?
Yeah. That riff is pretty close to Lost Psychonaut, I do have to say. Listen to it. No longer at peace. It's out of reach. I've been here before. I know how it goes. I'm falling apart. We all die alone. We all die alone. Trace calls from failure. Now, I went and watched like these guys have been around for a while, man. And they got some really cool stuff. Some stuff I'm on the fence about, but, because it's right on the edge of where I like to go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's not Cookie Monster, but the replacement of him could be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, I think he's got a great voice and just enough there where he can tap into a few of the things that people like, you know what I mean? That's a Dean he's playing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the headstock always cracked me up, man. Like, that's interesting. It's interesting to see how the whole tapping thing has grown into since we were in high school. Since you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go do it differently and little nod to Ed and all that kind of shite.
I'm searching for a light or a way to end it all. Transform from failure, harvesting and offering. Your heads below, you're turned to. You search for gold with no way home. You're all below, you're turned to.
All right.
Yeah,
I can definitely hear that testament that you mentioned.
Oh,
Yeah, there's kind of you got a Chuck Billy quality to his voice, you know.
absolutely. So, as you guys know, I've been recording, doing some Christian rap sessions. Not me, so just me on the controls, right? And so I'm like, okay, we're looking for beats or a background and stuff, and he goes, "Oh, put this in, da da da." Go look at it. He's like, "Yeah, that." I said, "That's AI generated. Ain't happening."
Uh-oh.
Ain't happening, dude. There's plenty of other people who are musicians or people who program the beats, and we're gonna use one of those that a human's made because I have a no AI policy, man. There's and it's pretty interesting. Like people have conversations with me, and I'll tell them literally my stance, and they're like, "Oh, but." I'm like, dude, no. Like for my, like I can't have that on creativity talking.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily slamming people who use it. You know what I mean? If they use it and it works out for them, great. But me personally, not going to do that. You know what I mean?
Not going to do it.
Do that. Like I would like Forrest Gump would never go get an AI hooker.
Yeah, you would.
Jenny. But no. And that's fine, I just whatever. But it's interesting to see.
Oh, it's good you put your foot down.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see like you can I'm not just slamming or pointing, like we've had this conversation almost every week for 2 years now.
Yeah.
And, it's interesting because you'll see something and a new font will come out, and 3 days later you'll see 25,000 videos with the same font, the same color palette, the same, and it's all Kleenex.
Yeah, and I mean, there's been a few times here too that I've like run across like songs. I'm like, man, this is a great tune, and then you look deeper and you go, and it's like such a letdown.
Yeah. Well, now on YouTube at least they have an AI symbol.
Okay.
like after they started this, you know, or at least I started noticing a couple weeks ago.
Right. Well, that's good. Yeah, there's been a few times I've been like really excited and then immediately let down when I realized that it wasn't real. You know?
Yeah. And I don't know if a law has been proposed or whatever it is, or I don't know if it's FCC, whatever, but there is something coming about where it has to be labeled as AI if it is.
Right, that's good.
You know, but the great thing about the AI music generation, they can't collect any money.
Mm. Yeah.
Not income bearing. So the companies who are hoping, we can just do all these AI
Pump
stuff,
it out and just cash in.
fuck the artist even more.
Yeah.
What does the artist need to be involved in the creation of music? I know what I'm talking about. I passed on Duran back in
I passed on.
78.
Yeah.
But, and Loverboy.
You know, it's just, you know, it's odd. Like, and I'll like watch stuff just to keep up with like how good it's getting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm blown away at some. I mean, I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, it's scary, really, how good it is.
And then, you know, then if you're in once, then you're gonna rely on it and da da da. You know, I'm like,
yeah.
And like even like Chat GPT, like I've asked that a couple, and it just weirds me out. You know what I mean? It weirds me out. Like you know, it's
you feel dirty
and stuff. Yeah. I feel dirty.
Dirty.
Dear computer, I feel dirty. What do I do? Should I get a washcloth for my scrotum? Yeah, but I should. That's funny. Someone ask AI and ask them to write a joke, see if it's funny. But yeah, you'll never get. You know, like even is Photoshop AI? No. Some things, but you're still using your negative, positive space. You're still using your use of colors and positioning and framing and everything else. You're still creating. So, like, when AI started getting popular, I'm like, man, that's unfortunate. All these other people, and other people, as stupid shit was getting, all these. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do that to get more views.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, whatever. And now we're probably one of the few people who still have old school style graphics, and now we stand out because of it.
Yeah,
which is stupid.
I've never used AI for my Photoshop.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Photoshop, I mean, it's a great tool.
Sure.
I'm still getting used to soundboards being on the screen. That still blows me away.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Because I like knobs.
Like to twist the knobs a little bit.
I like to twist the knobs and press the buttons. Oh, remember that when you first walked in there and you saw that fucking
the big SSL board, and
you're just like, oh my god, look at all.
I still get like that.
That's tiny.
And then
remember when we first saw flying faders? We were like, "What is this magic?
What is this magic? Is this from Middle Earth? What kind of skullduggery is going on here?
Yeah,
sorcery,
skullfuckery."
It's alien technology.
Yeah, it was great. Like
it's Oh yeah. So today's episode is brought to you by Kana. Taste the bliss. 25 milligram cannabis infused rosin belts.
Yummy.
Oh, look, they come in 5 gram segments. That's nice. So I took 50.
Yeah, you just ate the whole bag.
60 minutes for full effect.
How much for the whole bag?
Yeah. Right. Oh. Yeah. Part of my bonus for recorded today. Anyway, so it's interesting.
For your bonus,
dude.
You know what I like.
Yeah, but it's interesting doing this recording thing because you get to see. It started out with someone who's never been on a microphone. you know, a guy our age, da da da, and like every session gets more and more, you know, better and stuff. But
You
know,
said the artist is like our age?
Yeah.
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 Cool.
yeah, and he's a painter and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
he does these rhymes, and so anyway, a lot of them are, you know, religious based.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one about the Epstein class that'll be interesting.
Mm.
But yeah, no, it's interesting building a song in reverse
Mm.
because it starts with the rap or the spoken word part.
Yeah.
It's really like hardcore, you know what I mean? And then you have to build the song around
It.
which is different than laying down a beat, then going
Yeah.
to, you know what I mean?
True.
So I have to figure out which. So I'm sure we'll start to do the other way at some point. But
Johnny Booth records like that. They get the guitars, they get the melody, and they even piece the song together, and then they bring in Scott to do the drum. The drum goes on last.
that's interesting.
Yeah, I was shocked when they told me that
Yeah.
because he listens to it and he's like, okay, and then he starts playing. It's really weird.
So are they, when they're doing guitars, they're playing to a click, or
I'm not sure.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Probably.
way we used to write, I always, as the vocalist, was always write with the guitar, the lead guitar, not with the bass line.
Yeah.
You know, like for instance, Deep Purple, do 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 do. You know, vocal
Ding.
follows that thing. Dude, that's one of my favorite songs, Dark Knight. I love
Oh
it.
yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, everyone does it differently, so this is interesting because then, you know, you're adding shit that he did, you know. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And then learning how to do this again, like with not learn with just with the tools,
Right.
you know what I mean? So
What are you doing, Logic, or what are you?
no, fucking garage band,
Oh,
like everyone else does. Yeah, dude.
yeah.
I mean, I've got other stuff, but you know, for the first couple, I'm just doing it there just to see if it works because it's not 85 fucking tracks.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just
literally
figured you'd be using Pro Tools.
Yeah, it's literally for you know, it's got a vocal track, a sound effect track, background track, and then maybe two on top of that, and that's
Yeah.
I don't need, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So this is more of a test, it's for social media. It's not like it's a fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For reals. But anyway, yeah, I'll get it. I mean, a lot of people fucking record their albums on GarageBand. It's amazing how many people use that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But
I guess better than Chat GPT.
yeah, but if you no, I don't use a. Yeah, but if you no, I don't. Yeah, but if you no. But you know, also remember, ladies and gentlemen, every time you use AI, you burn clean drinking water and you fucking pollute. So a lot of people out there who are using AI who are all about saving the planet, all of a sudden you're fucking quiet. Really? Yeah. But yeah, it's not good. Give the work to an artist. But you know, what are you gonna do? You know, and totally. But at what point are we not going to notice? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the scary part. You know, it's like, you know, it's getting
Val Kilmer starring in a movie this year. He's dead.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's totally weird. Yeah, see, why don't you pass me an iPhone and we can know what we're doing?
Jimmy Durante's starring in a movie this year.
Yeah.
I got the wet ass pussy.
Oh boy.
Good night, Mrs. Callagash, wherever you are.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just gonna, you know, how weird is it gonna get?
It's
Are we
gonna get
see
weird.
like The Hobbit, you know?
I think it's going to get really weird.
Or Jimmy or whatever that guy is from Yankee Doodle Dandy. Yeah, see, give me the ring.
Yeah.
Hello, precious.
Hey, doll face.
Yeah. And then the overly dramatic slap. Maybe that'll come back. But no, that's totally weird, you know. Totally weird. But yeah, so Rob, tell everybody about what's the changes you're making over there on your website, your blog. You got some exciting new things happening there.
I sat there one day. I'm like, I'm paying considerably about a lot of money with my website, and I'm not contributing it to it. So just I have actually been concentrating on more content, and the writing bug has really, really bit me hard lately. But I've been putting together pieces with the local tribute bands, and this is in addition to the shows that I actually covered. A couple of months ago, the publisher reached out to me to ask if I could review um, Jeff Beck's Blow by Blow, the story of Jeff Beck.
Yeah.
And she said, if you're interested in writing me a review, I'll send you an advance copy. So she did. I read it, gave her a review, and she sent it to the writers, Brad Tolinsky and I forget the other guys, Chris Gill, I think it is. They absolutely loved what I put together.
Nice.
And I'm like, well, maybe I'm onto something here. And after that, I put together that piece for Bon Jovi. I got a review ticket. I didn't actually get to shoot the show. Apparently, anybody that wanted to shoot the show or write a review, they were supposed to use the tour tour photos from the photographer from that. So I didn't end up using any. I took a couple of iPhone photos, so ended up using that. But Santana, Tim McGraw, they were Santana. I actually got to photograph, but Tim McGraw, that was a photo, or that was a review ticket only. So I just been doing a lot of writing. So in addition to the A-lister reviews that I do, I've been putting together venue reviews, like the theaters that I go to.
Yeah.
I did one about the Paramount Suffolk Patchogue Theater, the Bolton, and I just did one for 89 North the other night. And then I've been doing I wouldn't call them backstories, but when I was the entertainment manager for the casino, I was obviously privy to a lot of top talent that came through our doors. So, I did have a run-in with Billy Gibbons, so I wrote about that. And one of the funnier stories that I enjoyed experiencing was Bill Cosby. So I wrote about that experience. So
what he could remember of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And boy, was my asshole sore.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been just been.
He makes a hell of a gin and tonic, though. I'll tell you
Boy,
that.
does he. So, but yeah, I mean, I've just been developing and reformatting my Long Island Sounds website, so with a lot more content. It's rare that a day goes by that I don't actually contribute an article to my website. So.
Yeah.
In one way, shape, or form. Like again, back to
you have contributors and
Kingfish last night. I mean, I didn't actually photograph that show, but John sent me a review, and I pieced it all together and put that online. But I also began another website that I call that Exploring with Rob, and somebody had. You've been to a lot of places. I bet that was a lot of fun. Like, yeah, it was fun. So then I started writing about it. I did my Rose and I went to Sacre Coeur in Montmartre, Paris. We thought that was like such a great experience. So I wrote about it. And, we just the vacations that we've been taking, over the past few years. So that's a different website that I just put up. So,
Cool.
Right on, right on, right on.
but yeah.
Nice. And
hmm
Jason will be married in about a month from now.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, dude.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And relocating to the Midwest.
Yeah.
How much more you got to do to before you're actually moved up there to Indiana?
As far as moving my stuff, you mean?
Yeah.
It's mostly all there. I just got some odds and ends.
Okay.
Most of the guitars and everything are there. I just kept a couple here for messing around with, and amps are up there.
Well, like you said, you put in your 2-week notice, so
Yeah, I'll give them like a month. That's how I
okay.
bring somebody up. But I still got a few of the woodwork, the guitar building stuff. I
Right.
got some bigger tools to get up there, but most of it's there. So
Awesome.
probably one more load, and I should be.
That's
Yeah,
what she
keep on
said.
sending Jason. Illinois just hit the fucking world record 271 tornadoes.
Yeah,
Indiana
Tornado Alley.
187 or something.
I told Mary, I said it's going to be my first winter up there. It'll probably be like the record-setting snowfall or something this year.
Yeah. You lived in upstate New York.
Yeah.
You've seen cold, but this is
Oh yeah, I'm not
a
scared.
different kind.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, look, Raj just showed up. Where's the picture? Where's the picture of the guitar, Raj? Raj got a new.
Raj is fashionably late tonight.
Yeah, he got a new guitar. So we've been waiting to see it. But here's him standing in the bathroom with his other PRS. That's Raj. And as always, ladies and gentlemen,
He had himself a guitar case.
look in the bathroom. Absolutely. Well, all right. Jason, you got anything to share, buddy?
As far as the final word,
Not yet.
not yet.
Not yet.
Nah, just I'm just still doing what I've been doing.
Right on. And Rob, why don't you hype all your stuff where you can find everything?
My new revamped website is still www.longislandsounds, plural, .org. And my photo galleries, which I've been actually adding more photos, like I did Iron Maiden's a couple weeks last week. Incredible, our friend Nikki Stringfield. So she was at 89 North a couple weeks ago last week, and but I put their gallery up on Rob Armstrong Photos, another plural.com. So you can go there, www.robarmstrongphotos.com, and all my concert photo galleries are listed there.
And Rob, I'll have you know that my Long Island Sounds T-shirt I wear regularly, and it's looking like it too. It's starting to get back.
Nice. I love the sound of bacon.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah. Oh. Let me get a good stream. Right. Yeah. Exactly. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Train's leaving the station. Oh, with a heartbeat.
Tachycardia.
Yeah.
The sound of tachycardia.
Pfizer. Anyway. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, Albertine. We'll see you next time. And real quick, Jason, what is the last word of the day?
Adjunct.
What is it?
Adjunct.
ADJUNCT.
Correct.
Nice. Well, let's get the adjunct out of here. See you guys next time. Horns up. Love you, everybody. Thanks for coming on again, Rob. We appreciate it as always. You're always welcome. And what was that word again, Jason?
Adjunct.